Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Tech It Out, and it is officially the most overrated day of the year.
That's right, it's not your birthday.
Why is my birthday overrated? My birthday is important, okay? You should always celebrate me. It is very crucial.
That's exactly why it's overrated. You always celebrate it. It's Valentine's Day, guys. It's the most overrated day of the year.
And of course, it's that day where people usually lose their minds over trying to, impress their significant others and also trying to prove how much they love them.
And in this episode, we tell you exactly how to ace that digitally.
So make sure you watch today's very special episode, even if you're single, because deep down we know that you're looking for your perfect soulmate.
Coming up on the show today, from Yahoo Messenger to WhatsApp, the evolution of communication through the lens of technology. From cheese to extra cheese with fries, say it with chips. Some tech etiquettes to keep you smooth sailing in your relationships, and the must-have gadgets to keep the romance alive always. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to Tech It Out.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything today. Honestly, I'm in good conscience. I can't say anything because I'm not excited about this episode. Okay, it's not for me. You go on. Hello and welcome. Next.
I have a conscience too, and it's your line, Sahil.
Yeah, I'm still not doing it. I'm very stubborn and I am not going to say a single thing about this episode. So one of us has to start this, okay? Otherwise the show's not starting. So go on.
Right, so it's the most overrated day of the year.
It's Valentine's Day.
Wow, we're so excited about this one.
Yep, it is exciting. But there is an upside to all of this, because in this episode, we do advise you to watch this entire episode, because by the end of this episode, I promise you, my co-anchor will confess her love for me. That will happen. That will definitely happen. It is Valentine's Day after all.
And that's exactly why
all our repressed feelings are going to come out.
And that's exactly why I have a date right after I get done from here.
What? You didn't even tell me. When did this?
Sahil, if anything, you should be thankful to me. I'm here because you wanted to do this today.
Did you not hear me? I am very unhappy about this episode. It is a fake festival that is created by Hallmark, and the fact that we are doing this episode, I am not with it. But
in all honesty, Wikipedia has something to back this episode up with.
We found a lot of content.
Saint Valentine's and
whatever,
all of
right?
the jazz
Okay,
behind
so what's the next story? The next story is, of course, how people and couples and, it's long distance. That's what it's about. It's about long distance. And what happens is that obviously when you're far away from someone, you miss them. Of course you miss them. And technology has played a very important role in not bringing them together, but, keeping them together, right?
Right. So next time, if you're going through a rough patch in your long distance relationship, don't blame technology, because that's only helping you to make it better.
The pain of communicating effectively with your significant half cannot be understood better than a person who is in a long-distance relationship. Two people mentally together but physically miles apart. Today we recall the genuine struggles of such couples who held on, struggling to stay in touch alongside the busy lifestyles in different cities, countries, or continents. As we always say, technology, as it evolves, gives solutions to every problem that we face. In the 1990s, when the wait for letters telling you the whereabouts of your loved ones started getting too painful, Yahoo and Hotmail launched their instant messaging and email services. People could then type out the feelings and send them instantly via internet. But writing long mails eventually lost popularity as our bosses started expecting just the same from us. Long emails and just typed words were not enough to convince the person sitting in a complete different world. And then phone calls came to the rescue. Expensive, but more satisfactory. Remember the days when you paid $100 for just a 5 to 6 minute long call or long queues in front of public phone booths? And those are the exact same things that killed the excitement. But technology did not accept this fate and came back strong with cellular services. Public phone booths became personal, personal enough to be carried around in our pockets, and calls became mobile. Then grew the markets and competition, and thanks to that, calls became cheap. This changed the game of long-distance relationships completely, and your loved ones became just a call away. Then came the era of texting. Taking a cue from letters and emails, SMS or the short messaging service became a hot favorite. Offers like $36 for 360 messages became a rage among couples trying to stay connected. Texting into the night, talking to sleep, and waking up with a good morning text became a daily phenomena. But the buck did not stop there, and technology stepped its game further by crossing various milestones, and this time with social media. Orkut chats, Facebook messages made communication a little more easy. And we were sending images along with text, and things only turned better with time. And then came the smartphones, with messenger apps like WhatsApp and Hike adding to the fun. Sitting miles apart, one could connect to the other with just a few taps. Emotions got conveyed faster and received faster. But what could be better than seeing each other? Well, even if it's just on the screens. Skype, Duo, Emo, and other video chat apps just made these things easier. Love for each other powered by technology changed the world for people in long-distance relationships. They could easily chat, talk, and even see each other, thanks to technology. We do understand that messages, phone calls, and video chats do play the healing agents, but the desire to be together still remains. But then, technology has also evolved. The transport system. Catch a flight and go meet your loved ones this Valentine's.
Well, like you just saw, technology has only evolved with us and only helped our relationships evolve with us.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Something I need to.
Went?
Exactly. Well, not went, but I need to bring up an issue that's that's been on my mind for a long time now. We're going to get a bit serious on Tech It Out. Okay, I apologize for that. We are going to get a little bit serious. For those of you who don't know, I'm sure you do know if you have been watching the news, that Donald Trump, the President of the United States, recently issued an executive order that bans Muslims and refugees from 7 Muslim countries. And here's the thing, I find that to be very, very sad, very unfair. And now you're probably wondering, what has that got to do with Tech It Out? This is a technology show. What has Donald Trump's executive order banning Muslim have anything to do with tech? But it does, because the reason it does is because Silicon Valley or any other company, tech company that is based in America, the big ones especially, they're built on immigrants. They are built by immigrants.
Whether it's Google, it's Facebook,
exactly,
it's Apple.
whether it's any of these, and I'll tell you what, it is unfair. It is unnecessary. It's insane that how you can ban entire country because of a few bad apples.
And
that's
make
not
statements
done.
like entering America is a privilege, not a right.
Exactly. No, it's not. It's not. You know what? You enter America because you want to work there. Because America was, or at least I believe it was a land of opportunity, but clearly not anymore. Okay, and that is unacceptable.
Right. If there are opportunities, they should be equally for everyone.
Exactly. And you know what? I am really glad because recently, if you don't know this is a big news, at least from the tech world, that all the tech bigwigs, Elon Musk, also Tim Cook, and also Mark Zuckerberg, they're all coming together and they're filing a case against this ban, this unnecessary ban, this evil, evil ban. Okay, I will call it evil because that's what it is. And all of these companies, Steve Jobs was an immigrant. Okay, Steve Jobs, the man behind.
Mark Zuckerberg's called immigrant roots. His wife is an immigrant.
Those iPhones that you carry around in your pockets, those laptops, that was built by an immigrant. I mean, it's frustrating. It's frustrating when something like this happens. And I want to applaud, all those guys out there, all the big tech bigwigs. Well done. Well done. I don't know if it'll work or not. Maybe you won't win that case. Maybe you will. I hope you do. But even if you don't, well done for trying.
And we're with you.
And we wish you the best of luck.
Well,
now what? What do we do? Oh yeah. back to
Memes
memes.
and GIFs.
That's a very, all the way from that to memes, okay.
All right, no, but there is a connect. Like our tech stalwarts of the tech industry have made a better choice. It's up to us to make better choices while using technology, because technology is only going to try and help us get better, make our lives easier, make our lives smoother. And they're going to throw stuff on a platter. It's for us to choose and make the better choice, right? So if you're choosing to text someone, I love you, instead of being really creative about it, it's your fault. But we here are only there to help you out. So we'll tell you how to make your love messages better with memes and GIFs. Get creative, get innovative with technology.
Very well said. Take a look.
Now, the graphics interchange format, popularly known as the GIFs, is technology's gift to humankind to help them express in a quirkier and quicker way. And the number of online GIF makers available are more than the number of unread emails in my inbox. But my personal favorite out of these is easygif.com. Recommendation, our technology advisor, a gift.
Now don't get fooled by its interface. It's a pretty bland and unwelcoming one, but these guys make up for everything with its rich features. You can do everything from creating, resizing, cropping, applying effects, and then some. Creating a GIF on EasyGIF is as simple as it gets. Select the GIF maker, upload images or video URLs, add text, effects, and create GIF. Simple, right? And here are a few tokens of our love for you, because you're the cheese to our burger.
Well, you just saw how you can get creative with your love messages. You can add pictures, you can add images, you can add emotions, you can add text,
Can we add a
smileys.
break? Let's add a break. Let's take a break. My head is really hurting. Please, let's go. Cut to break. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I'm in a bad mood. Someone today wasn't punctual, and I'm really annoyed about that. I'm not going to say who, but you know who you are. Okay?
And that wasn't me.
It wasn't her.
Welcome back after that really short break on World is One News. What was that, even a break?
That's fine, dude. I mean, we get what? More screen time, and that's just the way I like it.
And you guys love to watch us, don't you?
Absolutely. We're not
So
weighing
up
at all
next-
on this show. So yeah, up next. All right. Technology etiquette, right?
Very important.
Very important, because, you know, there'll be a lot of times that you and your loved ones will be around a lot together, even if it's, I don't know, at home or in office. But you should always make sure that technology doesn't distract you too much.
Absolutely, because you're always going to have that phone on you, and obviously all sorts of technology today. We're surrounded by technology. But it's up to you, like we said, up to you to make that better choice always. Give your loved ones that preference over technology.
So up next, some do's and don'ts of technology etiquette and how it affects those around you, especially those who you love the most.
Hello and welcome to Unscripted. Sorry, we're still here at Tech It Out. This is not unscripted, but we have a guest anchor today right from the Unscripted team, Aaron Lindo. He's also a resident fashion advisor and my personal love advisor.
Oh, no. We're not love gurus, and we're not here to dole out good advice on relationships just because it's Valentine's time. We're here to talk about something that partners do not generally pay heed to.
Right, because in modern relationships, you're always going to be surrounded by technology. So it's completely up to you to save yourself from technology, save your relationships from technology. And we are here to state the obvious.
I know sometimes we want to be updated with what our partners do all the time, but it's not necessarily means that we can snoop onto their online activities, don't you think?
Just because we have their passwords, we shouldn't be doing that. All of us know that's unhealthy to do, right?
Very true.
Now, no one's going to come and tell you to keep those lovey-dovey posts and those mushy pictures to yourselves, right? It's up to you to keep everything that happens between you and your partner to yourself and not put it out on a public platform.
Of course, it's your personal account and you're free to do whatever you feel like, but just remember one thing, it is a social platform as well. And I'm sure we don't want to take people to our bedrooms. A good sign of a healthy couple is space. So you might be an understanding partner and you must be giving your partner some space in real life. But have you ever thought about digital space? Yes, space in digital life is as important as space in your real life.
Absolutely, and you don't necessarily need to know what's happening in your partner's digital life. There might be a lot of inside jokes with friends and colleagues you may not understand. So why do you want to bother yourself in trying to understand and bother your partner too by annoying him, by asking him annoying little questions about everything, right?
True that.
Right, PDA on social media is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with expressing your love on social media, but we suggest don't OD on that stuff.
Yeah, a carefree person like you might not mind people talking about your excessive PDA, but don't spam their timelines with unnecessary information.
Right, absolutely. And while we're talking about not taking your personal life onto a public platform, keep your conversations to your phones. Don't have them on social media.
Well, from my personal advice, I'd suggest you stick to Insta Messenger because that's what Messenger is all about, right?
Right? Alright, no matter how vindictive you feel, do not message your ex and do not message your partner's ex for sure.
Because you have no idea what it could snowball into and how badly can it backfire you.
Well, I don't talk from personal experience, but
Awkward conversations the next day. Don't peep into your partner's screens all the time. Even though he or she is your partner, it can be humanly uncomfortable for the other person.
and totally annoying. And they may just be planning a surprise for you. Why do you want to ruin it for yourself? Alright, and most importantly, since you still haven't abstained from going overboard with your love life on social media, might as well share the post-breakup scenario with us.
Yeah, you can't leave the audience hanging. You've shown us the entire movie. We might as well see the climax. Bring it on.
Right, leave anything hanging but not the audiences.
Avoid circumstances of self-embarrassment, I say.
So we say be in control of your moves right from the very beginning.
I like that story, by the way. I mean, that was a good story. But let me ask you, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done on social media? Love-wise. Love-wise.
I haven't done very embarrassing things, but I think in the beginning, with my relationships, my status on Facebook used to change very, very frequently.
A lot. In commitment, in relationship, in marriage.
Single, complicated. I also went on to going complicated once.
Okay, well, for me, okay, so this is, and my girlfriend's probably going to kill me for this, okay, so I do apologize to her in advance. So,
I think your girlfriend must be killing you after every episode.
after every, I use her as a reference for everything, but you know, I love you, come on.
We love you.
I love her.
I love you too.
Okay, so what happens whenever I have a fight with her, okay, and I tend to exaggerate, okay, you know this, I tend to go over the top.
Of course.
And I have a short temper, like, you know, everyone knows I do. So what I do is, as soon as I fight with her, I make my status single. I make my status
You
single.
still do that?
I still do it.
I stopped doing that in college, Sahil.
I have not grown up. I'm not going to lie to you, I have not grown up. So I still do that. And what will happen is, I'll say single, okay? And then after, I don't know, let's say a day or so, I will then say, in a relationship again. So everyone will know, anyone who has like got even a little bit of common sense will know, okay, they
Right.
just had a fight and now they've got back together again. And I do that all the time. So yeah, it annoys her and by now she's just given up. She's like, she doesn't even care about updating
Actually,
it.
to be honest, I don't do that with my status messages anymore, but if a song appears on my status message on Facebook, it means there is something happening in the relationship area.
Also, what's happening with you on Valentine? Are you doing something special? Anything
I'm
happen-
out for a date, Sahil. I told you I'm all
Oh,
dressed up.
right, you are. Who are you going with? I mean, should I be worried? He couldn't be more handsome than me, right?
Oh my
no
God.
chance, no chance.
My God, Sahil.
I think I'll come. I think I'll be hashtag third wheel on that
Third
day. Can I
wheel?
come? It'll be so funny, right?
Why
It'll
don't
be-
you go meet your girlfriend if you love her so much on Valentine's Day? Go.
Okay. We're taking a break because I have to apparently go meet my girlfriend.
Can
Because
I
Sejal
have
told
a
me.
date?
Quick break.
Well, welcome back after yet another very short break on Tech It Out on World is One News. So right now we're going to ask Sahil how his date was. 1 minute date to be precise.
Yeah, well, it was very short, just like that break. And my status is again single, apparently.
Woohoo.
So yeah, so now We've talked about what? We've talked about the evolution of technology when it comes to long-distance relationship. We've talked about GIFs and memes. What is left? What is
We've
left? What is
talked
left?
about-
We've even talked about Donald Trump today. So,
We've
and I
talked
can talk
about
about that
tech
again if you
etiquette
like.
as
Should
well.
I? No? No, okay. I've
Right.
done enough Donald Trump talking today. Now
We could take
are-
on Sean Spicer
Yeah, maybe. Oh God, he is so funny, right?
or Pierce Morgan.
Or P.S. Morgan. This is what Tech It Out is going to be about from now on. Just slagging off these so-called important people. But yeah, next up, of course, we're going to talk about some gadgets. Of course, it's a gadget show and it is a tech show. So gadgets that, bring people together.
Right, and
Right.
of course, what's Valentine's Day without gifts? So here are some really cool.
Also, wait. You also told me about some toaster, right? Some special toaster. We're going to just tell me a little bit about that, because that concept, it just sounds insane.
Well, it's still a concept, and here's us rooting for that concept becoming a reality because it's cheesy enough for everyone that celebrates Valentine's Day.
It's food and it's love, right?
It's food and it's love in its best form, right?
Great combination. All right,
Great
let's take a look.
combination.
So up next, the top gadgets for you and your loved one. Take a look.
Gift your loved ones some tech this Valentine's.
The season of love is here. Well, no love here though, but you can definitely make your Valentine swell with my crazy ideas. No doubt, we are living in an age where we look for love through apps, prefer text over letters, and FaceTime over real-time dates. But the idea of love somehow still remains the same. So we say use technology to your advantage. And how can you do that? By making the right choice, then being lazy and just sending a WhatsApp text to your partner from all that technology has to offer you. And how shall you make the right choice, you ask? Well, by following our guide to the coolest ways in which technology can help you say those 3 magical words and overrated words. How amazing would it be to write a message on your toast and then have it magically toasted on your bread?
Yes, with the Toast Messenger, you can write for your partner on a toast and fill their mornings with sweet surprises every day, because nothing is better than food. Especially when it's made out of love, literally. Well, hopefully this design prototype will come alive by the time I find a boyfriend. Take a hint, Sasha sang.
Digital photo frames. There is nothing as boring as a photo frame lying in the dusty corners of your room with pictures that you haven't bothered to change in ages.
It's time you take out those mushy romantic photographs that you've kept hiding in your phone's photo gallery all this while and put it right up on a brand new digital photo frame. The next play seed is what we're talking about, and every couple should invest in this. This photo frame comes with a built-in Wi-Fi which lets it access photos from your social media profiles and creates a playlist of your favorite moments instantly. Now take your PDA right up to the walls of your love nest.
Talking about PDA, well, Valentine's is the day to take your PDA to the next level.
The print phone case and camera is the perfect tool to have when you're in love and you want to show it. Capture all the crazy moments you spend with your partner, from road trips to your cuddle times, and Printwell will print it for you instantly. So build your love archive and take your PDA to the next level.
Silent alarm clock. Now you don't want to wake up to your partner's angry grunts, especially when the cause of it is your wretched alarm clock.
What you're looking for is the Lark Silent Alarm Clock, a vibrating wristband that tracks your sleep and wakes you up with the help of an iOS application. Specially made for couples who wake up at different times, silent alarm clocks are a must-have for a good night's sleep and a blooming relationship. Because nothing makes love bloom like proper sleep cycles.
The smartphone projector. There is nothing more romantic than cuddling with your partner and watching a movie while having the most perfect yet comfy day.
The Lucky smartphone projector is the perfect essential for couples who love to spend time watching movies at home or going down memory lane of their relationships. With this tiny cinema in a box like smartphone projector, you can have your own retro and rom-com nights or just go through images to relive what you did last Valentine's.
As we get used to the idea of everything becoming personalized in our lives, going out of your way and doing something special for your partners is the real deal. For the relationships that last for years and relationships that struggle to survive even for a week, this is the day that you have to show all the love that exists in your system. Well, and thank God technology made that drill easy.
Well, that's all the time we have for you on Tech It Out today.
Yeah, sorry, just I know it's my line, but it's I'm trying to see if I can find the owner of that prototype and like email him to speed it up so I can
It's
make.
probably a her named Sasha Singh.
Oh, okay, it's her. Okay, Sasha, if you are watching this, please speed it up because I think I'm in big trouble with my girlfriend and I really need to make that status, not so much single. Okay,
He's
so
gonna say
I
it
need
with
that
you.
toaster. She loves toast. I'm telling you, she really loves toast. So I really need that as fast as possible. So, I know there's a lot of pressure on you as well, but come on, it's Valentine's Day
And there's pressure on him too.
and if I ever intend on getting married, you are my last choice.
God! Well, on that note, we'll see you same time next week for all the news and other updates. Keep following Beyond. Follow us on our social media, digital and mobile platforms. Sahil is single. You can tweet to him at Tabasco_tech.
I am single now, so by all means. But before we leave, we have something special for you guys, right?
Right.
You wanna tell them?
Right, so all the breakups that happened over social media and all the love messages that are going out on social media this Valentine's Day, we leave you with these beautiful visuals. We'll see you next week when we celebrate breakups.
Breakups. By the way, I heard what happened. It's okay. We'll talk about
Okay,
it.
we're floating in the same boat.
We'll talk about it next
It's
week.
Sahil and Sejal special next
Special
week.
breakup episode. Make sure you tune into that. See you soon. Take care.